Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is CJ Raymer and I write new adult and adult contemporary fiction. My first novel, Wanderlusted, is available now on Amazon, and my second one, Terraforming, is in the works. I'm also going gray by choice. Anyway, that's what today's video is going to be about. I had this thought process go on, and that can be a scary thing, really. But I had this thought process as I was really digesting, why am I doing this? I mean, there's all the little reasons, not wanting to mess with coloring my hair anymore. I do try to be as natural as possible in other areas of my life, non-GMO and natural skincare and all of that. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're doing that to go and put all of that chemical crap on your hair. So yeah, get that. It was a little part of it. And secondly, the whole saving money thing. I mean, granted, I didn't use a stylist. Most women, a lot of women who get their hair colored spend an awful lot of money, in excess of $1,000 a year, just on coloring their hair every year. I was a box hair girl, so it really wasn't that expensive at all. But still, I mean, it's, you save a little bit here and there, right? So yeah, I can see that too. But my main reason for allowing my gray to grow was because I have never been one to shy away from aging. Anybody who knows me, my family, my friends, everyone knows I've always embraced the aging process. So it just didn't seem authentic to myself to be coloring my hair, trying to hide the gray, because having gray means you're getting old. I say that all loosely because that's according, to society. That's not how I see things, obviously. But because of the pressures of society, and the way that they have programmed everyone over the years is to see going gray as going old. And it's really sad because if you think about it, going gray really has nothing to do with age, because there are countless men and women who gray very early in life. There are women in their 20s, in their 30s, and in their 40s that are pure gray. So it really technically is not an age thing, because you can be gray at any age. I started silvering at 15 years old, So that's just the way that it is. Some people have it, some people don't. One of my best friends is 3 years older than me, and she has hardly any gray at all, which kind of bummed her out, because her mother has the most beautiful full head and has had it for years, the most beautiful full head of white curly hair, just absolutely gorgeous. But her father grayed much, much later in life, and so she thinks she's taken after her dad and not after her mother. So it really doesn't matter the age. You can be young and get a head full of gray, and you can be more mature and not have any gray at all. It just depends. We really have to get out of the mindset that going gray is all about age, because it's really not. But getting back to my point, my perception was still that people would think that I was getting old if I showed my gray hair. And I had to make that determination that I was not staying true to myself. If I was going to embrace age in every other arena of my life, why wouldn't I do it with my hair? And I think somebody's now starting to mow the lawn while I'm trying to do this. Well, the yard guy is finished, so now I can get back to my thoughts. Anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit about my process of, my thought process as to why I decided to go silver. I've touched on it a little bit in previous videos, but overall, this was the main reason. I didn't want to hide from the aging process. There's something to be said for our age. Every year is a gift, and every year that we live, we gain more and more wisdom and understanding, and just attitudes change. Things that bothered us, I'm not talking about large scale things, but little things that would just really eat us for lunch, when we were in our 20s and our 30s and even into our 40s, just really don't bother us so much anymore. And I like the sense of self and confidence that comes with the aging process. So it just made no sense to me that if I was embracing my age in all other areas of my life, why wouldn't I embrace it with my hair? Don't know if y'all can tell. I am close to my 10th month with growing out my hair, my gray, and the lighting is not so great in here, but if you can tell, you can see if I move closer. And I'm really, really enjoying it. It's really more salt and pepper than anything else. I think that's another cool thing. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's like Christmas when your hair starts growing out, and I'm really enjoying it. So, just some thoughts for me about why I'm doing what I'm doing. If any of you are going through this process as well and have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. I would love to answer any questions that you have. I do want to leave you with a thought, though. How many of you heard of Brené Brown? I'm hoping I'm saying her name right. Brené Brown. Anyway, she talks about shame and insecurities and all this kind of stuff. She has given one of the most popular TED Talks ever. And I was watching one of her newer talks that she was having, and this little phrase, she said, you cannot take criticism and feedback from people who are not being brave with their own lives. And I thought that was magnificent. And it's so true. Just kind of chew on that for a little bit. Not just with Gray Hair Journey, but in any part of your life. If you are being criticized for doing something brave, if you're being criticized for stepping out of a comfort zone and doing something that brings you joy, but maybe other people don't understand, if they're not being brave in their own life, they have no right to offer you any kind of criticism or feedback. So that's my thought on that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope that you're enjoying these. I'm sorry I didn't get one out last week. Just had kind of a crazy week and wasn't able to settle myself and do this. But I'm here now, and it's Tuesday, so I think I might be back on my schedule. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and you take care. If you're enjoying these videos, it'd be great if you subscribed or at least hit the like button for me, and I will see you next week.